FragWatch here. FragWatch here. Today we're going to be reviewing the ATK Sky Pro XSoft gaming mousepad. It's orange. It's soft. Very soft. Deliciously soft. I love that element of it. Oddly enough, I think this plays more like a Type 99 than their Type 99 clone, the 99G Carbon. I think this feels more like a Type 99. I didn't spill. My kid put a piece of pizza on a paper towel on here. Got some grease stains. This is where I tried to clean it with some cornstarch, a method that works on some pads, obviously. Didn't work here. The grease is still there in the cornstarch circle. Still there. It's going to take a lot of scrubbing to get that out. Cornstarch is good for pulling grease off of, I guess, hard pads and hybrid pads, but for some cloths it just ruins it. Back to the pad. I told you guys we'd do a cup break-in, and I'll give another explainer of what that is. While I'm doing this, turn on my mouse here. These bad boys. So do a break-in method. This break-in method, and it'll make them it's a very dangerous method to break in a mouse pad. I don't recommend it for a lot of services, and only do it if you have to. I've seen it done at LAN tournaments. I've done it at LAN tournaments when I need to switch a new pad out or switch to a new pad, or someone needs to borrow a pad and it's new. We'll try and break it in this way. You take a hard plastic cup. It needs to have pretty smooth edges, no chips or divots or things that are going to grip onto any of the fibers in a mouse pad, a cloth mouse pad. You want to make sure that the top of the mouse pad is very well adhered to the base material. A way that I do that is spreading the pad. Let's do real quick, before we do this, a little close-up of the weave. So it's kind of got two layers. They're zigzaggy and they're full on top one. Or there could be a third layer underneath, or even there could be four layers. This is so well done that I think there could be four layers where they have boom, 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 boom. Could be cool. I think that is pretty innovative, to be honest, and especially at the cost. Anyways, let's. So we see that, right? I will not break in this area, just so we have a comparison. Here we go. So you want to start middle out. Oh, that's getting air suction. And I am applying a significant amount of force, and you want to do it in as many directions as possible. And this, if you do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes really, you'll get the effect of a pad that's been played on for 100 hours or so. I'll show you the last step here. This isn't exactly a good job of doing this. You want to do circles. If you've ever seen Karate Kid, you do clockwise. And counterclockwise. That is a workout. All right. Okay, got that. Try to keep the same angle. Let me get it to a place where I can just move it horizontal. You can see the difference. The fibers a little bit more spread apart in these areas. See they're uniform here, much more. And here they're kind of jaggy, a little bit more disoriented. So this is what it's going to be like on your pad after 100 hours. Let's try some glide tests. Maybe, and this is something I want to start including in my reviews. Here's the skate design on this mouse, and it's on. Oh yeah, it's playing. Okay. So we will get this even. Besides, way slower. Way slower. Breaking this pad is going to play faster. It's pretty typical. There are some pads where that is not the case. But this pad, broken. Much slower on this side. Dot skates at least. Let's try some corner skates on a bigger mouse. You can see this one on this side almost torquing that way. Let me see if it's my arm. Yeah, it's just my arm. I was going to say maybe the grippierness of this is causing that more. I think it is, to a degree. Let's try one more skate design. Where is a pulsar? Here's a Feynman. Let's try it sideways this time. Oh yeah, that's way slower. Wow. Wow. That's skate design. The Feynman. And that's like a pulsar size 1.5. Comparison, this is a pulsar size 2. So quite a bit bigger. You can see when you break it in, it's going to be a little bit faster. Let's do a close up on this grease stain. So overall, I really like this mouse pad. Yeah. That grease stain isn't too bad. I mean, the grease almost helped it. Here's with the cornstarch, where I tried to do that with cornstarch. Didn't turn out too well. Anyways, works on some pads. Okay. What do I like about this pad? I like that it's soft. I played consistent on it. You can tell that after wearing it in, it is going to change the play of this pad. And it still feels, I mean, this feels a lot rougher than this for sure. And please make sure you're careful if you ever use the cup break-in method. You want a plastic cup that's sturdy. Look how thick the walls on that are. Yep. And the top needs to be smooth, no jaggies, anything like that. And you need to apply the pressure evenly. It's a workout on a big pad. Okay. Edges are recessed. Soft. Nice. I like them. This orange colorway is okay. You know, orange isn't a very common mouse pad color, so it pops, you know. But it's not my favorite. It looks good with a great deal of mice, though. Even the Fanatic Thorn looks somewhat decent on it. The Sora in pink. Look at Maya X. I wonder if that looks good. That'll look pretty good on it. Quicks. It's kind of a color. Oh, let's get this bad boy out here with these weird skates that I damaged. There you go. Okay. Now I've got everything scattered. Okay, we'll fix that later. That problem will be fixed later. Okay. So I perform consistently on this pad. It is a pad that I'm going to have a hard time recommending at $40. I know that's going to irritate some of you ATK fans out there. I just think at that price point, there's better pads. It's a great outing by ATK. I've stated it in my initial impressions on almost all their pads. I love the direction they're going in. This is the best pad they've created so far. I think the Leviathan a close second. But still, I find that at that price point that there are better pads out there. If you are in a region where there aren't a lot of options, I would say, pick this pad up. If there aren't a lot of other options, pick this pad up. There's like the Coruscant Samurai in this range. The Vaxi PC costs less and is going to perform better. The Vaxi PD is just $10 or $20 more depending on your region, and is going to be superior. You could get a Zowie if you're looking for something more controlled, the GSR, or hopefully the TR. I should get mine in a week. I'm excited for that. If you want more in-depth look at my thoughts on this, they're pretty much the same as they were in my initial impressions video. I believe I shot that at like 15 hours on this. And my opinion hasn't changed. Like, I like this pad. I don't think it's worth, I think there's better options at the price point. However, it is a good pad. If you're kind of stuck in your region and at that price point and this is what you got, then yeah, this is the best of the ATK pads right now as of January 2025. Almost said 2024 there. That's crazy that it's 2025 already. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I think and it worked all good with. It worked good with all skate types. Let me see the mice I've used on this. Where is it? This is finding as my reference, and this is a reference. Oh, the Trinity. Did I use the Maya X on this? I don't remember if I used the Maya X or the Thorn. It was one of the two because of their skate design. I try and put at least a couple rounds of aim lab in with one of these two now because of the skate design on mouse pads. Performed good on all of them. I did notice some scraping with aggressive claw grip on some of these mice on the back end, just because it's so plush. It's not an uncommon thing. It's going to happen with most pads. Here's my arm scrape sound test again. Relatively rough pad, but much better than, say, a Heian or a Zero. It's not going to rip your arm up. No red on my arm, so that's good. I think I've hit most of the things that really are stand out about this pad. It does not clean up well. A lot of pads you can get grease off of. Man, and the grease only was on there, sat for 10 minutes maybe before I came back. It wasn't a lot. Like, I don't even know how it stained, but this absorbed it very quickly, so that lets me know this cloth is thirsty. So it's going to absorb oil very quickly. And this cornstarch, the reason I think it's 4 layers instead of just 2 is how deeply embedded the cornstarch is that I tried to use to get the grease to lift off. I might just need to put the cornstarch on there for longer and let the grease lift off and then vacuum it up first instead of using a damp cloth to get it first, because I probably just drove it deeper in. Anyways, I digress. Don't spill anything on this pad. Very, very noticeable. The break-in, I showed that pretty well, I think, which is one thing I wanted to make sure I did in the review. I'm glad I did that live. I think that's something we'll do more often. All right, guys, if you have any comments or questions, I will answer everybody in the comments. I know this is a shorter review than, or a more, I don't know, discombobulated review than most. I tried to fit too many things into this one, I think. Check out my initial impressions if you are truly interested in this pad. I go into deeper detail on several of the points, but for the most part, it's the same. My opinions are the same. I've put in 30 hours on this pad now. I mean, I didn't even log after I reached 21, so I'm guessing 27 to 30 hours right now. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Turn this mouse back on so I can stop the video. FragWatch out. I'm recording like 7 videos right after this. I got a stack of products. Very excited. I'll catch you guys in the next one.